Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla TV, here to talk to you today about the Danny Gray AirHawk BigSeat. You should be looking into a Danny Gray AirHawk BigSeat if you want a seat that is going to keep you comfortable with medically proven technology. This thing is going to be available for just about all touring models, 97 and newer, and a couple select Softails, but mostly this is going to be a touring seat. Installation on this is pretty easy. You're looking at a 1 Beardner BSD or Beard scale of difficulty. Like most other seats, this can be installed very easily by most of you. Let's get right into things. So Danny Gray is a maker of very fine seats. They set themselves apart by these covers they use. These are all leather covers, which I think is super cool. I really like the fact that these are off-the-shelf seats. You don't have to spend a bundle getting something custom done to get a leather seat. But what makes the BigSeat with AirHawk technology stand out is that AirHawk technology. So this was actually developed in conjunction with the medical industry, and what the AirHawk system does is actually inside this seat, in the innards of it, there's actually an air pump device, which you can see over here on this side of the seat. So you pump this puppy up, and believe it or not, you can actually pneumatically raise yourself off of the seat a little bit. Now this isn't like the old Reebok sneakers where you're pumping, and there's 100 PSI in here. It's just very low pressure, just a little bit, but what it does, it gets you up off the seat just a little bit, kind of floats you, just a hair off the seat. What that allows is air to move in underneath you, keeps you cool, keeps you dry, and it also keeps you comfortable because you're kind of floating pneumatically on what is already a very stable, comfortable seat. These things are really nicely made, and as you can see here too, we have the backrest option installed on this particular seat. These are available separately, and they're kind of a cool option too, because what Danny Gray does is they actually make these very easy to use. If you wanted to go, sort of on a shorter ride where you don't need the backrest, you really just pull up on this puppy and it pops right out. And it's able to be removed from the bike, and then they even stitch on this cool tab here so you can cover up the resulting hole, and you have a nice clean looking seat ready to rock and roll. So whether you're going on a long trip or you're doing some boulevard cruising, this seat is set up either way to let you look decent on this thing. It is a solo seat too, so you're gonna show off a little bit of fender when you're not rocking the backrest. You got plenty of cool looks on that bike. You're gonna show off your cool paint job, not gonna kill you. So flipping this thing over, you'll notice too the carpeted pan. You're gonna protect that paint on your fender as well. Kind of a nice setup. So this saddle really is going to be a great option for those of you who kind of want to do it all seat. It's going to look great on the bike when you have no backrest on there. You're going to show off plenty of the motorcycle, but when you want a long haul option, this thing is wide enough and it's comfortable enough that you're going to be able to take this on a several 100-mile ride and get off the bike feeling refreshed. Really love what Danny Gray has done with this thing. So in terms of installation, as I said, this is a 1 Bearder, very simple for most of you. You're gonna get the nose of the seat underneath your, into the slot in your frame, and at the rear here, you've got one point of connection. It's not really difficult at all. Depending on what bike you have, you may need a wrench, you may need a screwdriver, you may need a Torx bit, again, depending on your model, but it's a very easy install. With one tool, most of you should be able to have this on your bike in under 10 minutes and be out riding around on it, experiencing that AirHawk technology on your keister. As I said, I think Danny Gray has really knocked it out of the park here. The fact that they went to the hassle of working with the medical community to make sure that they're getting something that's going to be anatomically helpful for you, I think speaks a lot about how interested they are in making sure that you have a comfortable ride. My opinion is not the only one that matters though. Click below, check out what some other riders who are already rocking AirHawk BigSeats on their bike have to say about them. If you've got a question about fitment or something that I didn't cover for you, get in touch with one of our gear geeks. See us at RevZilla.com, or you can always get them by phone, 877-792-9455. I'm Lemmy, I'm out of here.